Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne, and that's me. I'm here tonight to bring messages to people in attendance from Spirit. For those that are new that are coming on for the first time, please understand that I don't choose who I read for. Spirit chooses for me. The best way to possibly get a reading is to keep your name in the feed, and to do that, either putting in emojis or hearts or a name or just a hi, whatever. Just keep your name in the feed. That's the best way to work it. Hello, ladies. All right. Um, Before I get started, I just want to remind folks that now every Saturday and Friday and Saturday, we have Open Spirit Communication Circle, and that is at the center at 48 Main Street in Fort Plain. It's also where the store is. So come on down at 7:30 either night. The circles start at 7:30. The doors open at 7. We ask that you be on time. Also, sharing. Please share as much as possible. That helps us get everything out there the way we need to have it out there. The information that we're on and what we're doing and what we're all about. For doing that, at the end of the month, your name will go into a drawing for a free reading. So hopefully your name will get drawn. But that's how you get into that drawing anyway. All right, let's see where we're going tonight. Eileen Fagnani. Hold on, lost my pen.
Let's take it in the crack. There's one here.
Thank
I don't know
you.
where yours went.
All right, Eileen, how are you tonight? Eileen, I have a young man standing here. He's got his arms crossed, very, I don't want to say proud, but I want to say dignified. He's a good looking boy. To me, it's a boy, okay? Late teens, early 20s. Do you have any idea who I'm talking about? If you could answer, I'd appreciate it. I know that, to let people know we are on a time delay here so that, to avoid any issues. So please just bear with me, okay? Okay, an old friend. All right, he doesn't give me his name. He's just smiling, so you must be right as far as it being an old friend. He's here and he wants to remind you. He's saying the good times. He's saying we used to have some good times together. We were a little wild. He says, but we didn't really have problems. He misses that and he misses you. He's also saying he's concerned about you. Have you been really down lately? Because he's saying you're crying too much. It's not good. He wants to see you smiling. He wants to see you happy. And he's saying sometimes you got to make that happiness yourself. You got to get out there and do it, whether you want to or not. He's very point blank, very, I don't want to, well, kind of philosophical, but it's like he's trying to get across to you things that he never did. He was very, very much oriented into the physical, and things had to feel right or feel good. And anyway, the message is simply that he loves you. He likes being here with you. And he what he really likes is remembering. He says that's good for him. Okay? I'll leave that with you. Just when you think about him, say hello to him, wish him well, because he most definitely wishes you well. All right. God bless, hon.
Not better on yours.
Yeah. Amber Bink. Amber, did your brother pass from like a congenital type of illness? It's something that he had for a long time. Hi, Cassandra. Good to see you on, hon.
Hey, Cass.
He was 2 and he had a lot of problems. Okay. All right, because that's the impression that I'm getting is like congenital defects or problems. But he wants you to know that he's perfect now. he's got he's got a good sense of humor. Our children, regardless of how they passed or when they passed, they continue to grow, to reach the maturity and the adulthood. And it's like it's just to let you know that, he is a young man now. He says he doesn't regret anything, but he looks and he enjoys watching you and watching other people that he loved. He says the only thing that he wishes now is that he could partake in some of the activities. He's very articulate in the way he's talking. Um, he's saying it looks like you're having fun. Are you getting married here, or did you just recently get married or something? Amber? Hello. Okay. Well, anyway, what I'm getting here is he's showing me like a scene from a wedding. Married. Okay. No, I'm not touching on that one. But he wants you to know that he was there. He's saying he was there in spirit. He loved being there. And I think what he's here for, you say you're headed for divorce. I think he's here to give you support, to let you know that he knows what's going on. He knows more than what a lot of other people know. And he's saying, don't let people back you down. Don't let them give you a guilt trip. Okay. He's saying, follow your heart. You're going to be okay. And you're going to come out of this on top. But just know that he wants to be with you a lot more. He can't change the course of your life. He can't, influence it in any way other than just knowing that he's there, that you're loved. And he's saying he hopes that you still love him. Okay, I'll leave that. God bless. Oh. Diana Calhoun. Hi, Diana. Diana, there is a woman that comes in and she comes in with a lot of animals. She tells me that these were animals around you or ones that have passed. Animals that, did you have a lot of pets growing up and throughout your life? Because she's saying that, they're all here and she's petting them and having a good time with them. She's saying she loved the animals too.
Yes.
All right. Trying to understand. I'm not sure what she means by this, but she's saying it's time to try something new as far as a pet goes, a different kind of pet. Okay. Not the normal cat, dog, whatever. Did you have tropical birds at any point? Because Diana, she's talking about birds. And it's kind of funny because she's saying it's getting a little crowded here. Let's try something new. Let's try, birds or a bird or something along that line. She's very, I almost want to say you had a parakeet. Okay, well, she's showing me bigger birds like parrots and, cockatiels and bigger, fancier birds. And she's saying, let's try one of these. Because she loved the animals right along with you, just so that you know that. And she just wants to help you with them. She's saying there's um, so much more that you can do with them. I know this is a really strange message, but she's saying she wants you to try a different kind of pet. I'm going to leave that for now because I really don't know where that's going, but that's the way it feels. Okay, so I'm going to leave that. God bless. Just she's excited that you're here and that she was able to say hi. God bless, son. All right. Angelina, where are we at here? Angelina Zappa. I know you asked for your mother. I don't feel a woman here. I do feel a man. I don't know if this is your father or grandfather. The man was a bit stout, very, for lack of a nicer way to put it, I want to say very stern and very opinionated. Would you know who this is? It's like if he thought something or decided something, it was his way or no way. Okay, but he wants you to know that he's softened since he's been over there. And he's got this quirky kind of smile on his face. He said, I'm not the way I used to be. He said, I've learned a few things. Okay, it is your father. He's also okay, Angelina, I got to give it the way he's saying it. He's saying that you need to lighten up, that he doesn't want you to be like he was. He said, you got to open your ears and learn to listen to what people are telling you. I don't feel that this is in a personal relationship, but more within friendships and people that you know. Because he says that you're pushing people away, and he doesn't want that. He says that's no fun for anyone. And he wants to see you, open up more and have more people around you. But he's saying, don't be like I was. Be more like your mother, and you'll have a much better life. Okay, I hope that makes sense. It's the way it's coming in. Maybe the next time your mother will come through, Angelina, but tonight it's just your dad. All right, God bless. Hey, Gail. Is it Brianna, Gail? How are you, hon?
Yeah.
All right. Brianna, before I bring through the message, have you been having a lot of headaches? I know it's a strange way to start a message, but the reason why I'm asking is because I have two people here. One is working, I can feel them, it's like working on my neck. And the other is I'm feeling hands right here.
Not a lot,
Right here.
but sometimes.
All right, I'm feeling them on the temples. All right, the woman that's here, she's saying that you're under a lot of stress, more so than the average person. But she says you need to learn that you can control that stress. You need to learn to listen to that inner voice that's telling you when things aren't right so that you can walk away. You haven't done that. You have a tendency to just push it aside. It's just my imagination. And she's saying you can't do that anymore. Not if you're going to be healthy, well, and healthy. And she's using the word living in harmony. Things been kind of out of joint for you lately?
So she's having a baby soon, and a lot of things are going on. It could be grandma.
Okay. Well, this is what she's talking about is just, learning to let things go, to just live in the moment. Everything with the baby is going to be fine. She's telling me it's going to be fine. She's saying there's no problems there. But she doesn't want you this stressed out when this baby comes. She says, because that's not going to be good for you or the baby. And she wants you to have a good relationship here. All moms, whether they're new mothers or, it's your 10th child, God forbid, there's always a level of stress there. Worry, is the baby going to be okay? Am I going to be able to handle it? This woman is standing here saying, you can handle all of it. You're going to be okay. Just stop thinking in the negative and you're going to be better. All right. She wants you, she's saying, calm down and learn to breathe it through. She's very, very point blank with it. I don't know why, but I want to say this woman had some type of nursing in her background, whether it's, we call them CNAs, nursing, whatever, doctor, but she had medical in her background and she's truly trying to help you. That was her job.
Yeah.
Okay. Please listen to her. If nothing else, just, I want to say, think on it, because it's going to be okay. It will be okay. But you need to learn to just relax a little bit. All right. Are you working with your hands? Or do you work with your hands now? I'm feeling like a level of creativity with my hands, Brianna. She's saying use your gifts. That's what you need to do, is use your gifts and put that excessive energy into your gifts and into creating. She says, and it will help so much. Okay? Even if you don't know what you want to create, go walk through Michael's or Hobby Lobby or something.
Doing gifts.
Pardon?
She always liked doing crafts because of her grandma.
Okay. Well, she wants you to do this. And if it means, like I said, walking through Michael's or Joann's or Hobby Lobby or whatever craft stores you have around you, it will help. It truly will. To redirect some of that energy, pour some of that energy into the craft. It does help to put things in perspective for you. All right? I'll leave that. God bless. Excuse me for 1 second here, folks. Jesse, Jai. Hi, Jesse. Miss you at Circle, girl. I believe this is your son. Long hair. He's got it pulled back into like a ponytail. He's standing here, but there's another man that's standing here with him, and I feel like a father. If it's not his father, it's his grandfather or great grandfather. Excuse me. Something to do with railroad or trains. Anyway, I want to say Jesse has brought him through, because Jesse was telling him how he can communicate with you. But this man had something to do with trains. And he said he wants to bring him in just so he can say hi. Do you know who I'm talking about, Jesse? I hope so. Anyway, Jesse, it's kind of funny because he's trying. Okay. All right, Jesse, it's Ellis, I believe.
Yes, that's his name.
He says he found a new job. And to him, it's all important that he has to feel like he's doing something constructive or useful. And his whole thing is bringing people through for you, bringing other family members. Because I don't know if he's trying to make a point here, but he's saying, we all love you. We all miss you. But, there's all of us here. He's not alone. And I think that's the major point, is he wants you to know that he's not alone. There's a lot of family there. And he's laughing and he's saying, there's family here that I didn't even know existed. So I guess he wants to go back quite a few generations, but he's here with love. Just know that. And he feels it's his job to bring other family members through for you. Okay? I'm going to leave that. It's like I can literally feel a kiss on the top of my head, and I know that's for you. All right. God bless.
Run, Jesse. She's going to chase you down, kiss you on top of the head the next time she sees you.
Yeah, just clear as bell. I could just feel it right here. All right. You're welcome, hon.
Oh, please do, she said. Give her a big old sloppy kiss right on top of her
No,
head.
I'll just tell her about it. How's that? Okay.
Well, if it's from him, she wants it. Mhm.
Mark, how are you? Mark, there's two men here. One, his hands are rough. And they have like that I want to say he worked on cars. He worked on cars or vehicles or engines or something, because I'm seeing a garage and I'm just seeing his hands. It's like no matter how much you wash, like a mechanic, that no matter how much you wash his hands, they look dirty. That's not meant as an insult. It's just, he was a hardworking man when he was here, but he had a love of vehicles. Do you know who I'm talking about, Mark? He didn't consider any job when it came to vehicles. He didn't consider anything too difficult or too outlandish. He'd try it. If you had an idea to build a certain kind, he would try it just to make sure that he could. All right.
Not sure.
All right. Well, he's telling me that there's a problem with the vehicle that you're driving or that you're using right now. I don't know anything about a vehicle other than, terms or whatever that I've heard, but I do know it's like I'm trying to put it in gear and it's not going anyplace. So if you're not sure of it, just I don't know if like a transmission, have it checked. All right. And he's saying, and when you find it, just get it taken care of. Oh my God, Gail. I'm sorry. Excuse me, Mark, for just a minute. My grandson's team won his basketball, 10 points. Congratulations, bud.
Awesome. Good job.
Mom calls you Shaq Jr. or minute, whatever, but proud of you, Ethan. Thank you. Tommy, I love you. I hear you're not feeling bad or you're not feeling good. I hope you feel better.
Yes.
I love you both, guys. We do.
Yes, we do.
Okay, Mark, to get back to you, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. Anyway, get it checked. Just have it checked. You'll be okay. And you can avoid a problem here with the vehicle. All right. The other man that's here, he just stands very quietly. I don't really feel a communication, but I feel pride coming from him. Have you just accomplished something or finished something that you've been trying for a while? Because I just feel, excuse me, this level of pride that comes from him that goes beyond the norm, if you will. And he's saying, I knew you could do it. A lot of other people didn't give you a lot of credit, didn't think you would finish or that you would be able to accomplish this. But he wants you to know that he's proud of you. You stuck it out. Way to go. All right. I'm going to leave that with you. I hope it makes sense. God bless. Is it Tina Liz? Tina, as soon as I seen your name, are you having problems with the jaw or with teeth? Because all at once my whole mouth started to hurt. I don't know if it's dental issues or what it is. I'm not a doctor here, folks. I can only tell you what spirit is showing me. And there is a woman here, and it's like she's massaging the back part of my jaw. Oh, your jaw locks. Okay. All right. Well, she's here and she's like massaging the back. And I want to tell you, please get it checked. That's why she's bringing this message through. Is there something that can be fixed? They may have told you in the past that there was nothing that could be done, but she's saying it can be fixed now. You don't have to live like that.
She said, I am.
All right. Well, there's going to be success. I want to say that, when the dentists or surgeons or whoever they are that talk to you about it, their first job is to tell you all the risks involved. this woman is saying, you're going to be fine. It's going to be successful. Just get it done. Okay? Just get it done. Don't be afraid of it. You've got a good team working for you, and it can be fixed now because she doesn't like, she had this same problem. And she's saying it was hell for her when she was here living because there was nothing that could be done. But things have advanced to the point where it can be now. And she doesn't want to see you suffer anymore with that. Okay? I'm going to leave that. Again, I'm not a medical doctor. It's just the way the message is coming through. So God bless and good luck. All right. Kim Ludwin. Hi, Kim. Kim, I know I haven't read for you because the spirit that's coming in is very timid, like they're not sure they're supposed to be here. They're not sure that they can say what they want to say. All right, so I'm spending just a few moments here trying to convince him, it's okay. It's a man. Got a woman standing behind him, but it's a man that I'm talking to first. He's excited. Kim, he's excited that you're here. And he's laughing. He's saying, I never thought in a million years I'd do anything like this. He says, he keeps going back to, it wasn't the way I was raised. He's saying the way he was raised, you weren't allowed to do any of this stuff, but he wants you to know that it's okay. He understands a lot more now than what he ever did here in the physical world. And he's glad that you're here. He's saying we both have new worlds open to us. We need to explore them. We need to be happy and not so afraid. I hope that message makes sense to you. Saying, your mother had a lot of gifts too that were just pushed aside for a lot of years. He said, and it was done out of fear. And I don't want to use the word ignorance, but fear and a lack of total lack of understanding. Okay, he's saying, explore it, enjoy it, because he enjoys just the ability to come through and to see you and to say hi and for you to know he's here. Do you know who I'm talking with, by the way? I feel like a father or grandfather, and I'm hearing some type of an accent with him. It's not English the way I know it or speak it. Not that it's that great, but it's a little bit different. Something's a little bit different in his speech. All right, you do know who it is. Just know that he's here with love, okay? And I will leave that for now. God bless. All right, just a reminder, folks. Wow, tonight's going quick. Every Friday and Saturday night now, we do have Open Spirit Communication Circle at 7:30 in the evening. Also, just for this Saturday, if anyone is out in the Wynenskill area, we are having a circle there as well. So if you're interested, get in touch with me, private message me, and I can give you the details. Okay, on who to get in touch with and where and the address and all that good stuff. But other than that, we do have every Friday and Saturday night here at 7:30. If you've never been to Circle, you really should try it because I can promise it'll be a good time. It's $10 a person, and everyone that comes is guaranteed a message. Doesn't matter. The only thing that changes is who may be bringing the message, whether it's myself or one of the other mediums present. You're welcome to come to one night or both nights, either or. But come on in and join us. And everything's explained before we get started, so there's no surprises. And I absolutely know that you will enjoy it. All right. Edna Bailey. Edna, I have to start this by saying I don't know why I called your name, other than I felt drawn to it, okay? As I'm talking with you now, I can feel a line of people coming in, and I mean a line of people. Have you lost a lot of people in the last year or two? Because it's like they just want you to know they're okay. Even the ones that weren't expected. You know how sometimes you know when a person is ill, you know it's coming. But these people all want to let you know that they love you, they miss you, and that they're okay. They're saying it's not the thing that everyone dreads. We have a life here. There's no illness. There's no discomfort anymore. We can do the things that we had always dreamed of doing. One woman comes in, and it's funny because she's wearing like a hula skirt. She's saying she finally made it to Hawaii. That was her lifelong dream, was to get to Hawaii. And she says, "Look at me. Look where I got. Or look what I've got." Just to let you know that she finally made it. Okay. I hope you understand the message. I know that there's tremendous amount of love coming from all of these people. And again, they just want you to know that they're together, they're okay. All right. God bless. Excuse me for just a moment. Wow. Tammy Person. Tammy, there is a woman that is here. She's speaking very quickly, and she's speaking in a language I'm not familiar with. I only know English. Okay. Um, I can understand what she's saying, but I just have to say she's saying it in another language. You know, Spirit gives us that gift of interpretation, thank God. She's talking about Tammy, you've done something different with your home. Have you just moved? Or are you in the process of it? Because she's saying, come on, let's get rid of these boxes. We got to get rid of these boxes. They're in the way and they're slowing down everything. I wish I knew what this was more about. Tammy, if you could answer me, it would really help here. She's saying to her, the boxes, I know the boxes are filled with things that are important to you. All right. Do you still have these boxes or some boxes that haven't been emptied? Because she's talking about we have to get this stuff put away. It's getting in the way. I don't know what it's getting in the way of, but she's insisting it is. And she says you'll be much more comfortable once this stuff is put away. She knows you don't want to go through it because it's maybe mementos. Okay, of your late brother's things. Okay, because that's where she's saying mementos that you've been putting off going through and putting them away. She's saying don't put it off anymore. You want your brother to come in. You need to do this. You need to know that he still has that connection. Now he knows it, but for some reason it's to help you. Go through the things, put them away, and if you happen to cry in the process, then so be it. You miss your brother. That's not a bad thing. But she's saying, let's work together. Let me help you. I hope that makes sense. I'm going to leave that with you, Tammy. God bless. All right. All right, where does this one go? Come on. Karen Ann, Goldie Ducks. Okay, Karen, are you having problems with your stomach? Because all at once I just want to grab my middle and just lean right over like I've got a really bad stomach ache or really bad cramps in my stomach area. Is this something that you're experiencing now? All right, because I've got, if it's not something that's going on now, just kind of be aware of it coming. I don't feel it's anything of tremendous
She
problems.
has, oh yes.
Gastropro. Okay, you have stomach tubes. All right, that makes a little bit more sense to me because I feel like there's I want to say an issue is building. I know nothing about your condition, okay? I just know what I feel and I know what spirit is telling me. Something needs to be fixed again. And they're specifically using the word again. Once it's fixed, it's going to ease up a lot and you'll be able to get back to life. You'll be able to get back to getting things done the way they're supposed to. You've been kind of put off with it for a while, or at least feeling like you're not doing the things that you should be doing or whatever. But once this is fixed, you're going to feel much better. So she's saying, don't put it off anymore. Just call, pick up the phone, call whoever you have to call and get it taken care of.
Tubes need to be changed and others can't do outpatient procedures.
Okay, well, I understand that right now with COVID and all the rest of the nonsense, but there's something, what this woman is telling me is there is something that can be done now to um, alleviate some of the problems. Not all of them, because obviously if it needs to be changed, that's a surgical procedure. But she's saying that there is something that the doctors can do now to give you a level of comfort until the surgeries open up again at the different hospitals. They call them elective. I love the way they call them elective when it's something that's necessary for your comfort. Anyway, that's my own thing. Call the doctor, please. All right. Karen, you'll feel much better and you'll have a level of comfort until the job that needs to be done gets done. Okay? God bless, hon. Crystal Madigan. Crystal, why am I seeing like tarot cards spread in front of you? The cards themselves are a bit unusual, but I'm seeing tarot cards laid out in front of you. Do you work with these? Excuse me. I just want to say, no, you don't. Okay. You need to see someone that does work with tarot cards, whether it's a friend or a professional, but they can help you. You're very empathic. You have a lot of abilities. Um, a lot more than what you give yourself credit for. You've been brushing them aside and trying to bury them for years. That's not going to work anymore because spirit is adamant about the fact that it's time for you to open up. I do believe that you will be using them on a regular basis, but until that time, you need to get with someone who can help you, whether it's just having a general reading done with cards. You know, I personally don't use them, but I know other people do. Um, they're every bit as valid as anything else that I would do. But for whatever reason, that's where you're comfortable. That's what you need to do. Okay, I'll leave that with you. God bless. Jean Bezio, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. All right, now this is going to go one of two ways, and I don't know which, so just kind of bear with me.
Oh,
I'm seeing a baby, but being put in your arms.
Oh boy.
Okay, not of yours, not coming from you. Okay, but there's someone around you that if they haven't found out that they're pregnant now, you're going to be hearing about it in the next couple weeks. Okay, and I just feel a lot of excitement, a lot of happiness. And I want to say you're going to have to be there for a lot of support for this woman because she's going to have a rough time. And when I say a rough time, I'm not talking physical. I'm just talking, tremendous morning sickness, just a lot of nonsense, if you will. Okay. The things that hit a pregnant woman that, a lot of people, unless they've had children or had a pregnancy, don't understand. But I just see you as being a moral support there, and just a whole lot of love and a whole lot of excitement. Okay. I don't know who's having the baby, but whoever it is, it's going to be very welcome and very loved.
She knows someone who has been trying.
Okay. Well, it's definitely there. Like, if you haven't been told about it already, you're going to be told within the next couple weeks. And I want to say, don't say anything to her in the meantime. Hold it within yourself so that it'll help validate the message. Okay. This is the middle of January. I want to say by March, you're going to hear about it. So I'm going to leave that with you. God bless. You're very involved, though, with this child's life. I don't know why or how, but something very important about this baby. It's going to make a difference for you. Sharon Butler?
Butter.
Butter?
Buder.
Oh, okay. Hi, Sharon. Sharon, was your dad a big man? Stocky? I'm 5'7", he's taller than me, and stocky, well built. Is this your dad? Now, please remember, if that's not how your dad looked when he passed, this is how he looked when he felt his best, when he was proud of who he was and everything was good in his life. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay. He's standing here with his hands on his hips, and all I'm hearing from him, please excuse me, is, it's about damn time. He's been trying for some time to come through. And he says it's just hard to push. It's hard to push up to the front of the line. He says he's been trying to be patient for a long time. Today he had to get pushy to come through. Wow, that's the first I've heard him say that, any of them. But he wanted very much to be able to, there's some sort of a celebration around you coming soon. It's either just passed or it's coming up very soon. And he wanted you to know that he's there with you. He said, because he wants to celebrate with you. I hope that makes sense. He's saying we used to have a lot of fun together. He says we still can. It might be a little bit different now, the way we celebrate. He says, but just know that I'm with you. Okay? I hope that makes sense. God bless, hon. Oh. Please remember to share the video, folks, as much as possible. That's how we get our word out there. It's how people know what we're doing. Okay. Oh, wow, we're out of time already. Okay, I'm going to do one more real quick because this woman just will not stop. Arrow 734. Is that Audrey? Audra? I know I've read for you before, hon, because this woman is very familiar to me. I may not know her name, but I know her energy. Okay, it's Arrow 734. All right. Audra, yes. Okay. She's pacing back and forth here, dear. Andrea, I'm sorry. It's Andrea. Okay, this woman is here and she's pacing back and forth. It's like something that's been expected for a long time hasn't happened yet, and she wants to know why. Why are you putting it off? Why are you keep pushing it to the back and hoping that no one sees? I don't know what this is about, okay? She's saying, stop pushing it to the back or pushing it to the side. Just deal with it so we can get on with life, so you can get on with life. She says, sometimes things are unpleasant to have to deal with. She says, but we get through it. She says, and once it's done and it's over with, it stays that way as long as you keep it that way. Does that make sense to you, Andrea? I hope so. Truly hope so. Anyway, there's tremendous amount of love coming from her. And I'm something about skiing.
Yes.
Does that mean anything to you, skiing? Okay, because she's showing me skis. And she's saying, let's go skiing. I don't know if it means going skiing or sitting in the lodge. I don't know which it is. But she's saying she wants to go and she wants you to take her. And by that, it's just you going and she'll follow. Okay. And just enjoy the time with you. All right. I'm going to leave that. God bless. You used to race? Okay. Well, that makes sense. She wants to do that again. She wants to see it or she wants to do it, whichever the case may be.
Just go up there and race with her. She'll be
Just
with you.
she'll be with you when you go. Okay? Take the time. Make the time, not take the time, make the time for yourself. Okay? Folks, we are just about done. I wanted to say thank you for joining us this evening and last night as well, for those of you that are here from that. Please know, again, come see us on Friday or Saturday evening for Open Circle. The store is open from 9 to 4 tomorrow and Friday, and then 9 to 2 or 9 to 1 this week on Saturday. But come on, join us. You'll have a great time. If nothing else, just come on, stop down and say hi. We'd love to meet y'all. God bless and thank you for joining us.
Good night, everyone.